Hey friends, wanted to speak about this January and February heroes of the month that we have tested in beta some time back. So some very interesting stuff is starting because I think with Balur, the anti-find five elemental links are going to end, so a new elemental link should start. So for January, we have a hero of the month that is a fire element called Ruhian and Nurgib. That's how I can pronounce it. And let's see, that's the female with a dog. 801 attack, 704 defense seems to be low, 1470 health seems to be in tune with today. So, but for Heroes of the Month, if 801 is the attack, then 704 to an extent as a balancing factor shows up. Rogue class, which is fantastic. Dodger, obviously the family is going to be Legends of 2023, first fellow to pop out. Uh, innate ability is mana on health recovery. This character receives 5% mana each time its health is recovered. So there is a healing and there is a 5% mana addition. Okay. Second innate ability is eat minions and gain mana over time. So every 3 turns, eats all minions for a random enemy and gains a small amount of mana for each eaten minion. So she's already fast. Ruhian is already fast, and there's both the innate abilities are basically speeding up mana. Special skill is called Mana Scavenge. Deals 420 damage to the target, so that's a sniper. The more health the enemy has, the more damage they will receive up to 570. So, which is really nice because when the enemy has higher health, that's when the enemy needs a bigger punch to die. So, there is no comical if health is below 50, then the thing increases like we have with a couple of heroes. This is straight. Higher the health, boom. Steals 50% of the mana from the target and distributes them to the allies, which is excellent. If it's a full mana, then half straight away and distributes to allies. So depending on and this is fantastic. So it could be if I divide 50, if it's full mana almost, which would not be most of the times. Even if I take it as 70 or 80% mana, so that can go up to almost 8 to 10%. Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, Element Link gives all fire allies up to 80% chance to dodge status ailments for 4 turns. This effect can't be dispelled now. This is the Element Link, which is really fantastic. Even if it is limited to status ailments, still there is a dodge factor that comes in because the status ailments are also big time on. I mean, now there are so many heroes doing so many things through passive 1, passive 2, family bonus that there are status ailments galore. So this is cool, but obviously for this to be available via the Hero of the Month route to all allies, one has to wait a full year. But on 3-2 or mono teams, this would rock. So it's a good dodgy thing to have. The hero already is a rogue and a dodger. So this is a damn good hero because there's a lot of mana play going on, and there is a direct mana addition depending on the mana being stolen from the target, and hits harder in case of better health. So that's cool. Very busy hero, and yeah, that's there. I'm going to trace out where the second one is, and let's talk about that one also. Okay, so February 2023 hero of the month is Visalis. Visalis. That's a male. Obviously, the stats will change, final stats when they arrive, and they've already been toned down after the test. You can see, so currently it has been toned down to 808, 704. Sorry, 808 was the power. Sorry, attack. 704 attack, 817 defense, and 1491 is health. So it's still a toned down because earlier the attack and defense were the same almost. It's a nature hero, druid class. Innate ability is health boost of poison. Boosts health of this character and nearby allies by 2% for each enemy inflicted with poison at the end of each turn. Boosted, so it is boosts health. Boosted health can exceed HP. Okay, so it's 2% boost. Tiny miny. Second one is resist poison, burn, and bleed. So this character has innate resistance against poison, burn, and bleed. So those ailments can't be given to this character. So average speed, special skill is Withering Seasons. So what does Visalis do? Destroys all minions from target and nearby enemies. So that's the first whack. These days we have beefy minions from quite a few. So they get whacked. Deals 155 damage, which we felt was low. So that has been increased now, as per the latest stats, so 260% damage to the target and nearby enemies. Okay, 260 damage to the target and nearby enemies at 704 is nothing significant. But then destroys minions first, which means there's already a HP padding that is removed. So this 260 is higher, at least add 100 more, if not more. Okay, so even if the minions are 300 HP, I mean, the destruction of that is fairly significant, I would say, which would be to the tune of 100, 150% with that kind of an attack. So 260 damage to target nearby enemies is pretty decent. The target and nearby enemies receive 560 poison damage over 4 turns. So 560 poison damage over 4 turns is 140 damage over per turn. Element Link gives all nature allies plus 80% chance to dodge status ailments for 4 turns. So that's the same one, but this time for nature because this dude is nature fellow. So how is this one? Firstly, minion killer available through Hero of the Month route itself is fantastic. Destroys minions first of target and nearby enemies. So basically a green Alucard arrives. Obviously it doesn't have all the host of specials like Alucard, but I hit 3 Alucard. And 260 damage is again I think similar. Alucard, if I remember, is 270. And this one is 260. So again similar. And there is a poison damage over time, which is fairly good. I think 140 is decent, and then the dodgy aspect. So I would say again a good Hero of the Month. So the game, most players in the game will get their first if you are free to play and cheap to play and have not been able to pull a minion killer, who have been primarily, they're not quite a few, but difficult to get, at least not been there for a while. I think after the Goatman through the Hero of the Month route, I think when he came, many people fed away also, or maybe did not pay attention much. Times were different. So minion killer destroyer available through Hero of the Month is fantastic. So yeah, this one is on the way, guys. So these were the two that I wanted to speak about. I don't think so March has come out so far because I think last beta I tested this fellow and was underwhelmed at 155. So 260 increased damages. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you plan things, though February is far off, but will arrive also fairly soon. And I think Soul Exchange is in Feb. That's that. Merry Christmas to you and your families, loved ones. Take care. Cheers.